Welcome to my debut video on my new channel, Let's Get You Unstuck. The purpose of this channel is to offer hope to anybody who feels like they have been stuck with their mental health and they've tried everything and nothing seems to be working. And I just wanted to share from my personal experience that there is hope and there is accessibility in ways that you might not even be aware of. So in this video, I wanted to share with you my experience with better use at home ketamine therapy. And if you wanted to try it yourself, you can go to betteryoucare.com and use my promo code NANDO84 for $100 off. So the background story was that I was feeling really, really, really stuck in life. Not only life in general, but I just felt like my traumas were like very uncontrollable. When I had somebody dearly in my family pass away in 2022, I cried for 2 years straight, having the most random major crying spells. And that death ended up resurfacing the pain of losing my dad 20 years earlier that just never got resurfaced. It was just kind of like always brushed under the rug, like, oh, you see him again, oh, like he's in heaven, blah, blah, blah. And I don't mean like blah, blah, blah as in trying to discount because it came from like a well-meaning place, but at the same time it wasn't helping me, and so I was actually feeling really invalidated and even more unwilling to open up about that. But there was a time where I even as a person who grew up loving math, that really excelled in math, like I was struggling passing any classes. I Nothing was clicking. I wasn't retaining anything. In fact, I even cried in a professor's office after bombing my second exam, and life just seemed like super, super hopeless. Life felt super heavy. And fast forward a little bit later, uh, I had a couple of friends that died within 2 months, no, 2 weeks of each other. Sorry, 2 weeks, and grief was like really taking its toll on me. I mean, other aspects of my life were also suffering, but that was at the forefront of my mind because it was a recurring theme. And I actually did benefit from EMDR quite a bit when I had it, and I actually really recommend it too. But when I left that job and I went to school full time, and I no longer had insurance, I no longer had access to it. And the school gave me a list of resources, and I am going to say that it was a complete joke. Uh, it had the regular therapy, it had EMDR, it had ketamine, like everything you can think of. And I swear, every single clinician I called were charging 200 to 50 per session. And they wanted it completely upfront, no payment plans, no nothing. And I was like, how is the school even offering that to students who can't even afford it? It was a complete joke. So I was Googling everything I could to find anything that was affordable. I was actually, by the time I found Better You, I was very skeptical of at-home treatments because I used to work at this aligner company, um, at home aligners, and they were such a scammy company. They got shut down fast with every other at-home aligner company. I won't say any names, but anybody that works with me knows who I'm talking about. And but by the time I found Better You, it was a quarter of what it would cost me to go to an IV clinic. They had really flexible financing options, all different financing options you can think of. So it was very accessible. And when I tried, I don't even know how to describe the experience, but it felt like I went to heaven and back, kind of. But the medicine held me so gently, even when I was processing things that were difficult to process. Um, the it felt like the medicine was just holding me with so much love. And within the last 15 minutes, the medicine actually takes you to a very celebratory space. So you wake up feeling so confident, so good. It was like all your PTSD symptoms are gone. And um, the integration guides are just really incredible. The support is really incredible. Um, they have an app that has plenty of journal prompts before and after your sessions, as well educational material, so you can integrate your experiences better and use your newfound behaviors to increase your mental health. And uh, and it really boosted that neuroplastic window. And I went back to school as a fall semester after I started this treatment, and I retook that class that I cried in my professor's office. And I went from like not getting it and being really frustrated, had a personal helper, had a tutor, was always in my professor's office, and nothing was clicking. I went from that person to pretty much bugging every single professor. Oh, like I was like solving problems uninvited in their office. Like, this is so cool. This is so cool. Like, this is what I learned. It helped me get my love of math back. I felt completely in love with math again. And it helped me be a lot more self compassionate, more compassionate to others. And I mean, I'm still going through the program now. I'm learning new things and building different parts of me. This medicine also helped me feel really safe when there was a shooting in my school about 3 months ago. It was showing me how I am safe again. And even this last session, it showed me how much I have a great capacity to love. And every time you wake up from like a session with a brand new affirmation, they actually give you little sticky notes so you can write down your affirmation. And and here I am, even when I was in the need of a refill and just waiting for my last one and still feeling kind of the effects of it. My rate of depression dropped 74% from 9 years ago. And so that's a little bit of my experience. And we're going almost on 10 minutes now, and I didn't want to make this too long, but so that's a little bit of my introduction. I will be sharing more experiences, not only with Better You as well as my healing journey itself, but if you guys have any feedback, how this video landed, things that please leave a comment. This is a brand new project, and right now I had to record from my home where the lighting is terrible, but I will be starting to record from my school. So I kind of had my laptop in my lap right now, so sorry if it was like a little bit wobbly, but I will be starting to record from my school when the lighting is better. And yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, please leave a like in this video. If you enjoy it, please share it with a friend if you feel like the information will benefit them. But like I said, the purpose of this video and this channel is to bring hope and to bring accessibility to something when everything else seems to have failed and you feel like at the end of your rope. And also, please feel free to reach me on my socials as well. I'll be glad to talk. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.